nobody believed in me. I always had myself, wherever you see in me. I never had much help, but you came along and you proved me wrong. Somebody is on my side. I fell in love at a crazy time, but I'm thankful you're in my life. I'll never forget your words the night of our one last dance. Better know your worth when you're gone, it'll hurt, but baby, you have this chance, and you gotta take it if you're gonna make it. What are you waiting for? Just go on, baby, I'll be fine. Your dreams are on the line, and I have believed in you for so long. And you gotta take it if you're gonna make it. What are you waiting for? Just go on. Nothing is changing, and you're gonna change it. I have believed in you for so long. Was buried in misery. I couldn't trust myself. You added a piece to me that I had never felt, but you came along and you proved me wrong. Somebody is on my side. I fell in love at a crazy time, but I'm thankful you're in my life. I'll never forget your words the night of our one last dance. Better know your worth when you're gone, it'll hurt, but baby, you have this chance, and you gotta take it if you're gonna make it. What are you waiting for? Just go on, baby, I'll be fine. Your dreams are on the line, and I have believed in you for so long. And you gotta take it if you're gonna make it. What are you waiting for? Just go on. Nothing is changing, and you're gonna change it. I have believed in you for so long.
I don't even know if you can handle it. All I know is you can have it. I don't even know if you can handle it. All I know is you can have it. I don't even know if you can handle it. All I know is you can have it. I don't even know if you can handle it. All I know is you can have it.
Retrograde motion off the earth, hopes in the hearse, buried in the dirt with the worst and the best. Life's always simple, yet we make it complex. At least this magazine on those you set. Broken bottles off this hollow thoughts left upon the ground. My time, your time, we gotta figure out your time. My time is all, that's what we have now. Lost lands upon the earth is what we wander round.
I don't even know if you can handle it.
Yeah.
All I know is you can have it.
Right, I think there we are, guys. Is it working again now? I think that should be good to go. Oh, I'm hoping it is anyway. Let me just double check one thing on the back of it. I'm just going to switch this round. Hopefully that is doing what it should be doing. I'm not sure why that has done that, because I've changed nothing from last night's stream and it's all been the same. So let me just nip back into right, and there we go. Hopefully that should be that should be it. I thought, I'm not entirely sure why that is done that, but it's very weird. What's with the hair? Slushy, I've always had a mohawk, it's just never up. But I've been out this afternoon, so I've it's been done up. Yeah, it's always been I've always had a mohawk. It's just normally when you see me, it's always flat to the side. But anyway, finally, after that little microphone hiccup, here we are. So going back to the days of when EasyJet first started, they had 2 airplanes. Both of those were 737-200s. But while they had the 737-200s, they had the 737-300s, like this one, on order from Boeing. So EasyJet did have these, even though they always fly Airbus now. They've got 319s, 320s, and 321s. This afternoon, we're going to go back to when they had their Boeing 737-300s and fly the route where we landed last night down in Shannon, across to the Channel Islands, down to Jersey. So that is the plan for this afternoon. Just a nice quick sector trip because, again, it's the weekend, Saturday night, and now I've got to go to work a bit later on again, unfortunately. But yeah, look at this. Looks pretty fresh. It's got the even got the covers for the flap mechanism all painted orange. Looks rather cool. Ooh, rather cool. Doors are done. Look at that. It is EasyJet Europe, obviously registered down CORSAIR in Switzerland. Sorry, Austria even. But yeah, there it is in all its glory. And I think I have also fixed the issue where the sim last night, if you saw it, was freezing every couple of minutes for 15 seconds or so and then restarting again. I have managed to fix that, I believe. So that was caused by the autosave feature on Volante. So I've turned that off. I did a test flight this morning and it seemed to work alright. So I'm hoping tonight we're going to get no issues with that. So let's go and jump on board. Let's have a look at what the crack is, and I will see you all in the flight deck in just a couple of seconds. I will have to... Yo, Slushy! Would you follow CORSAIR on Twitch? Welcome, buddy. Thank you for your follow on Twitch, mate. I will just have to quickly, when we jump into full screen, just change the audio output, input thing. So if you give me a sec, I'll nip in the full screen, and we'll jump across there and do that. Right, there we go. There's the audio back on here as well. But like I said, everything's completely cold and dark. And we are going to crack on with the setup and see what we need to do. When I look at the flight plan, it's not a long flight. It's about 1 hour, 1 minute worth of flying down to Jersey. Not the world's longest runway. That's why I picked it, so we can try out the auto brake settings in this as well. And maybe potentially try out an auto land as well, because this does have auto land capability, which would be quite cool if we can get that working and try it out as well. So let's go and turn a few bits on. We'll nip in here, ground service, and we'll request the ground power to begin with, and that should help us get a bit of power onto the aircraft. There is ground power available. So battery comes on, GPUs on the bus, electric hydraulic pumps can come on, and we'll go and set the IRSs to nav. Good stuff, so that's all good there. Right, so let's have a quick look at this flight plan while the screens decide to boot themselves up. There we go, the flight plan is coming up. Here it is. So flight today, we're starting off where, like I said, Shannon, right away across. We're going to cross the Celtic Sea, just across the last kind of part of the southwest of the UK. Penzance, out over into Channel Sea, and then down into Jersey. Obviously Jersey being very, very close to France. Actually quite away from the UK, to be fair. It does get all of the street names in Jersey are named after French streets. They're all rue, not streets, so it's quite cool. And it gets much better weather than the UK as well. We're going to go in via, aptly named, we're going to go in via Shark, right over the ocean. It's quite cool. Then from Tunit, there's our top descent, it reckons, just after Lizard. And there's the flight. Nice little swing round. We go over Cork, Penzance, and then into Jersey. So we're coming over here, just double check the fuel. Yo, Jake, buddy. Jake, we are flying the PMDG 737-300. Gary, buddy, welcome along. Are you here to keep me abreast of football scores? For the FA Cup final, perhaps? What I had for lunch, Gustav, and waiting for you, Michael. Well, I've had, what time is it now? It's 5:30 in the evening now, so I've had a snack. I've had risotto with prawns, actually. Risotto and prawn, it was quite nice. But no, I'll have something else later after this, after the stream. Yeah, block fuel, 6.2 tons. Finrares is 6.7. So 6.2. Let's go and grab 6.2. Let's grab kind of 7 tons. Will do the job, I reckon. We nip down into here. We'll start off the init ref, and then we can go and do that first. So we're in Echo India November. We're on stand. What stand are we on? 334, I believe. That was 3-2. 3-2. I'm gonna nip down there. Next page. We've got GPS left. I'm going to bang that in there. There it is. There's our IRSs. Slushy. No, I've forgotten the drink. Of course, I've forgotten the drink all the time. I'm gonna set the QNH now. It should be nice weather. Pretty nice day, as Gary was saying. Very nice weather across most of the UK today, I think. It's very warm up here in Newcastle. I think when I was out in the car before, it was 23 degrees up here, so which is very unusual for Northern England. Anyways, there we are. That is all done. Let's just jump into here. FSX Action ground service. Let's get some fuel put in. So, oh, why is it in pounds? Why would it be in pounds? Let's just go and change that to here. Aircraft. Displays. I don't know what pounds are. In up, track up. We can change from kilos to pounds. Somehow, where's it at? Low oil pressure. It's got to be in here somewhere. There it is. Kilos. Good stuff. Right, let's go back here and set this up again. Ground service. Fuel. So we have 11 points. I don't want any of that in fuel. We said 7 tons of fuel. That'll do. 7 tons in there. Let's go back. Ground service again, and then we want 7 tons. And we'll request a fuel truck. He can come and do that. Yes, Slushy, I forgot my drink yet again. Cool, so the fuel's going in. We can also possibly go and start some boarding off as well. Passengers, watch our passenger. How many have we got? Passengers making the trip across. We got 127 passengers. 127. We got the stairs there already. Let's request a passenger bus. They can come up. And we'll get those when that arrives. Let's jump outside. We should see them turn up. Where is the bus? Here it comes. The PMDG passenger wagon. He's going to crash straight through these stairs. That truck is he? Yeah, pretty much. Straight through. Straight through the steps. And we'll just wait for them to arrive, and we'll start them boarding as well. Passenger bus boarding can start. There we go. Right, good stuff. Let's go back and do some more interesting stuff. Let's go and do the flight plan, I reckon. Would be a good idea. Perth takeoff, we need to do the route. There it is. So starting off in Shannon. Heading across to Jersey, Echo, Golf, Juliet. And departure. Right, let's have a quick look at the departure. What we're going to do here. So departure out. Runway 24 and the Kermub 3 Bravo. Departure 24. Kermub 3 Bravo. Half time 0-0. Good stuff, Gary. Who do you reckon is going to win this then? So Curram direct to leg go. Let's go and pop that in. Right, spell it right. LED. Let go. That can go in direct leg go. Then November 160. November 160. That's going to take us to Bogme. Bogme, and then direct to, I'm guessing that must be London. Oh no, it won't be, will it? It'll be Land's End. That'll be Penzance, I'd have thought. Land's End, yeah, there it is. Land's End, and then direct to Lizard.
Always wanted this kind of outro.
Lizard, and then from Lizard, it's going to be November 160 to Tunit. 160. And then that's going to take us to Tunit's going to be the start of the arrival into Jersey. So we can activate, execute, arrival, ILS 08, Tunit 1 kilo, execute that as well. There we go. Cool, so that's that sorted out. What else? We need to have a quick check out. Let's go and start up the APU while we can. Do that. I'm not entirely sure about that. Get the packs on for now while we're sat on the ground because it's nice and warm. Temperature inside, yeah, nearly 40 degrees. Oof. Get those on, and we can let's go and crack this APU on. There it is. Hopefully, it will start itself up. Let's have the logo light and come on. Wow, we're there. So cruising while we're up here, flight level 350 for the cruise. Go and bang that up there. There's the APU and the landing elevation into Jersey. I don't think it's that high, is it? Jersey pretty much sea level. Tell a lie, 277. So let's pop that onto 300. That'll do. That's done. APU is almost available. So once that gets available, we'll get the APU on the bus, and then we can do that. Crack on. So the route, that is done. I think, did I execute that? Yes, that's executed. Route is done. And then we'll just grab that and bring that up to... What's happened there? There we go. Good, let's just have a skip through this, make sure it makes a bit of sense. So here we are. If we go back 2 legs, let's skip through. There's London, a little bit of the southwest of the UK, out of the Sea Lizard, in via Shark, and there's the centre fix for 08. Good stuff. Right, let's go here, ground services. If the APU is available, let's go and get that on the bus. So that means we can get rid of the ground power. That can come on. Ground power, we can release that now. And then next page, fuel truck. Got the fuel in, we can release that. Passenger bus, release. Release the stairs. And then we can go back and get rid of the doors. That door is closed and good stuff, so we've got flight plans in. Next bit of excitement is going to be this. 0 fuel weight. Is in planned fuel, we have 7.1 in the tanks. Cruising, like I said, flight level 350 this afternoon. Cruise wind. Call Sushi, how do you become a mod in the Discord? I'll drop you a DM, buddy. What else do we need? What we're doing here? We're doing cruise wind, that's what we're doing. Average wind is 209 at 33. 209 at 33. Reserves, we said they were going to be 2.7 tons. Cost index of 26. Bosh, in it goes. Execute. So that's all that sorted out. So N1 limit. What we're going to do. What size is the runway here? I've got no idea what that is all about, to be fair. I do have Top Cat. Let's just try that out. Let's have a quick look. So this is Top Cat. This should be... Is it a 737 performance calculator somewhere? So if we go here, aircraft, let's add one. just put in for the sake of this Golf. Put that in. It's a 737. It's got 300. 737-700. Excellent stuff. Engines. Got that in. That's good. Browse Microsoft Fabric. Don't do that. Weights, kilos, meters, hectopascals, metric. Yada 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 yada. Save that. So there we go. So we do that now. We should be able to go to takeoff. This will get this from the sim. This function only works with FSX. No, it doesn't. It works with MSFS as well. I know it does. Right, anyway, takeoff weight. What's our takeoff weight? We can do it through this. Planned weight. Takeoff weight 61.7. 61,700 flaps. Going to be flap 5 takeoff. Thrustward takeoff. Aircon on. Anti-ice will be off. And we're going to be part out of. Where's the runway? Can put in here. There it is. Shannon. Runway 24. It will get the weather. Just grab that. Cool. So 17 degrees, 1018 is the QNH. We've got all that in flaps 5, and it should hopefully press compute will give us our takeoff data. There it is. So at an assumed temperature of 39 we can get away with. 135, 135, 137. So we go in here now. We should just be able to go to here. Assumed temperature at 39 degree flex. And what was the rating for that? 88.5 at once. $88.5. That one there. Can we do 22k and climb thrust? Cool. So we have that set. Flat 5. Trim's going to be 5.6. Yo, Dragoland, welcome, buddy. What are the usual words in conversation with a dispatcher? Depends. You need to ask for those. You need to ask for your clearance. So in theory, you'd ask, tell them what stand you want, your aircraft type, and that you want clearance across to whatever airport you're heading to. They'll give you your clearance, and they normally will give you your push and start instructions as well. So you'd ask them for push and start when you're ready. What was that trim again? Trim's going to be 6.1. So there's, sorry, 5.6. So somewhere in the middle there. That'll do. And we want the V speeds. The V speeds were. Have I just closed that down? Top cut. No, I haven't. There it is. We need the V speeds. 39 degrees. It's going to be 135, 135, 137. 135. 135. And then 137 is bang on for that one. So we'll accept that. 35, 35, 37. And that is that done as well. Well, that's on a bit of a... It's on a little bit of a dance. So 137 set on the MCP. $137 set. Flight directors, come on. And runway QDM. Let's get rid of that. Let's grab the charts. Have a quick gander at what we're doing here. Initial stop climb out of Shannon will be not below 3,300. Initial climb's gonna be 5,000 feet. Actually, I've forgotten to file this on VATSIM. Let's have a look. LNAV can come on. Any ATC anyway. Quick look before we get going. No ATC anyway, so it makes no difference. Fair enough. 137 set. Let's go and put the courses in. That'll help us out. So runway 24 is 236. $236. 236 and 236 on the heading as well. Good stuff. There we are. Auto brake can come to RTO. Should just be electric, which it is. And with that, I reckon we can put that there. It's definitely a little bit of wobble on that line. Traffic on. Any other stuff we need to do? I don't think so. Let's go and pre-plan this pushback and get ourselves out of here. So we are somewhere here. So we got quite a decent push all the way down Delta, pretty much straight away across down to Delta 2, so we can push straight back, more or less. Pre-plan the push.
I don't wanna wait, so I just gotta say, I like a girl you are, and I would love to.
So one there. Let's go back. Steve, let's go this way. Looks about right. So there, that'll do. That's our pushback. We'll request a tug, and we can get ourselves going. Right, what have I forgot? Anything exciting on here? What have I done wrong? Just go through that menu one last time. That is done. We got our limits all done for takeoff. We got the flaps done. Trim is set. So that is fine. So we selected a 39-degree flex. In other words, runway is dry. Runway wind, we can't get that because we haven't got ATIS. I think the rest of that is all good. Climb. 350 for the cruise. Going to be targeting almost Mach decimal 78. Let's just put that in. 78. Execute that. Speed below 250 below 10,000 feet, which is fine. Cruise 350. Target speed decimal 78. Just do that. And that's that. Good stuff. Right, let's go and start some engines up, shall we, and get ourselves underway. So for that stuff, packs are now off, APU bleeds on, APU's on, emergency lights are now armed, and we'll get that parking brake released. Just once we take we need to get rid of the chocks first, which I've forgotten to do. Ground services, remove chocks. Parking brakes released. Cool, there we are. We are underway. And let's get engine number 2 on the move. There's N2. And we'll get ready to chuck in some fuel in a second. There goes the fuel. Oh, what's happened to that? My view's gone all... Oh, there we go, that's better. There we are. Perfect. Underway again. I'm always happy in this plane when we get... at least get the engine started up without any issues. Always happy. 5,000 feet. So let's just one last check of the departure out. Some of this one, not below 3,300, straight away out. There is the Shannon VOR. That's 25 miles from the airport. So we know we've got 3,000 foot MSA around here. And then it's just going to be 250 knots all the way out to Gooooo. After that, whatever we want. Engine 2, let's go and grab engine number 1.
Let's go back in time when we were young, full of love.
25%, chucking the fuel. There it goes. N2 EGT and N1 is on the move. So I have got tonight, guys, when we get going, or when we get towards Jersey, I finally got the pushback tool installed. That's not pushback. The replay tool installed. So we should be able to have a nice replay of our landing a bit later on as well, if I can figure out how to work it, which will be quite good. There you go, there is push complete, engine starter complete. So all we need to do now, right, if I get this right, this will be a miracle. Go back on the overhead. We need to packs back to auto. That needs to be auto. APU bleed can come off. And we can, I think, can we turn off the APU now? APU off. Bosh. I'm happy with that. Nothing's turned off. Nothing's gone dark. Perfect. What's up with these textures? They're going to be weird. But yeah, good. There we are. Sorted. We can now, I believe, grab this on this other screen. And if I push it in the right direction, let's head down. So we're going to take the next left, which is, well, I think it's up here somewhere. Not sure why that scenery's gone blurry. It's not blurry on the outside. Or maybe it is a little bit. But yeah, we're going to go left down here, I believe. And then get cracking. Anyway, we'll set the flaps to 5 ready. That might be a little bit too far, actually. Which, quick flight control check. Full up, full down, full right, full left. Here come the rudders. Full left, full right. And that is us good to go. So let's get the parking brake off and let's get going. Parking brake's released. And we can start this taxi out. The flaps gone to flap 5. The flaps are flap 5. Good stuff. Here we go then, guys. Let's go and get another sector under our belt in the 737. Yeah, I'm not sure why these look blurry tonight. I'm not sure what's up with them. Let's hope we can see this left-hand turn in a minute. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this dark bit of taxiway. It's a little bit further up here. I'm hoping it is anyway. I should take a little cut across there. We should hopefully, yeah, intercept. This should be Delta 1 on the left. Is what I'm hoping. Yeah, the scenery is very, very blurry. Very, very blurry. Seems to be blurry until you get up to it, for some reason. Look at that. It's is that the field of view setting that I've got something mucked up with? Anyway, probably should have had taxi lights on. Seatbelt signs on as well. Can't be forgetting those with my dodgy takeoffs. Get that going a bit faster. Perfect. So that was quite a good setup. That was. We didn't do anything wrong. I don't think I have. And it was rather. Oh, it's getting almost as quick as the Airbus now, which I'm quite happy about. I'm also quite excited to try out the replay tool as well. That I keep meaning to download it before every stream and I keep forgetting, so it's yeah, I'm not sure why they're all so blurry tonight. Very strange. But Shannon is a rather large airport. It's a hell of a taxiway all the way down straight for about pretty much the full length of a 3,200 meter runway. We have to taxi all the way down here. They're not blurry over there, are they? Not blurry there either. Quite strange. That might be a bit of an excessive taxi. 46 knots. Let's just slow that down a bit. Might get a speeding ticket. Still a bit fast. Here we come. This should be Delta 2, hopefully. This will be our whole point for runway 24. Yeah, see, they seem to be blurry until you get right up on top of them. Those graphics on the ground. Right, anyway, we'll stop there. Let's go and chuck the lights on. That is all good. Probably they should have been on as well, I guess. And as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing else I've forgotten. Nothing coming that way. Nothing coming that way. Let's go. Looks a little bit uphill. Might need a bit of juice to get up this hill. A lot of juice. Look, I need about 50% N1 to get up this hill. Hell of a lot of juice to get up there. Right, cool, let's stop there. I'm going to stop music for now. We'll boost the sim volume for this departure because it always sounds so cool with the engine noise. Let me grab that a sec. There it is. And I think, guys, let's go to Jersey. Where are we at? Toggle button, Bosch. We'll set takeoff thrust. And here we go. Takeoff thrust set. 189 roughly.
Airspeed alive. 80 knots.
89.3, good stuff.
Routine.
And away we go.
Positive rate of climb.
Gears going up. And with that in mind, we're going to start a left-hand turn shortly. I'm going to whack that in a second. And we can sit back, relax, and enjoy this departure out. That is a very steep turn on the way out. Oh shit, what's happened there? Oh no, it's not crashed, has it? It's crashed. Ah, would you believe? How can that have crashed? Oh, why is my mother ringing? Oh, can you believe, guys? What a time for it to crash. Right, let's try that again. What a time for that to happen. I'm just going to grab the event view. Let's just have a look, see what happens. Can't believe that. Window log, application, what happened? Well, there was nothing in the event viewer for what happened there. Errors. There we go. There's the event list. That's what happened. Nothing has happened according to that. Nothing happened. I'd one this morning where the sim crashed. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. And because I didn't have autosave on, that's a bit of a... Yeah. No autosave, I'll have to start that again, annoyingly. But I'll start it on the runway, engines running, we'll put the flight plan in and we'll go again. Try it again. I have not had a sim crash for ages. Ages. Hopefully we'll get this in because like I said, I've got to go to work tonight again. So we're going to try again. We'll get going. I'll reset all of the stuff on here. Gears down.
Why don't we start again? Take this back to times we went far away from everything. It's all I need. Yeah.
See how long this takes to boot up this time.
We don't need to justify what you need. Ain't hard to find, but you won't find it there. Oh, you don't know my scars.
So look for any more ATC, any more online.
It's not who we are. Oh, you
No, so the whole of Scottish is on. We could go back to Edinburgh.
my scars.
And Jersey, nothing in Jersey at the minute either.
It's not who we are. Who we are.
How annoying. How annoying. We will get there. We'll get it. We'll definitely get a stream away.
It's not who we are. Who we are.
Is my Streamlabs not pumping out the full? Just looking, YouTube was chucking up an error then saying it wasn't pumping out the full frame rate. Let's have a quick look. Full. Oh, that's me. Yeah, it's not chucking out. Why is it not chucking out HD? Should be chucking out HD as well. So, what's happened there? I've changed no settings last night, so Streamlabs is not like my not like my microphone today, and it's not like in chucking out HD either. Right, there we go. World map. Let's just jump straight in. From Bogmead direct to Land's End. From Land's End direct to Lizard. Lizard, November 1602. It's got to be Tunit. Tunit, that can go in there. And Tunit 1 kilo is the arrival. Alice 08. Tunit 1 kilo. Transitions, we're not going to go any transitions. None. Route. Activate. Execute. Center fix to there. Execute again. We have that in. No V speeds. Right, let's go and quickly do that. Reserves. How much fuel we got? 10.4 tons. 2.6. Cost index of 27. Cruising 350 for the cruise. Transition 6,000 feet. Cruise winds. Should get them in quickly. 209.33. Rush, execute, N1 limit. We had an assumed temperature of 39 degrees. We did 22k climb, take off 135. Actually, let's just put flaps and see what that's going to recommend. Yeah, 135, 135. And we have 137 for V2. That'll do. Execute. Anything else we need to do? Climb. Cruise, descent, we'll sort out later. Legs. 137 is set. 5,000 feet initial stop time. 5,000 feet. Flight directors can come on. LNAV, VNAV. Auto brake is RTO, and that's us sorted out. Let's try again, shall we? Quickest setup ever is done. Cool, right, so set the QNH again. Go to there, and there's our departure. Right, let's try again. So, I'm hoping that, let's start the timer. There is, if we go and hit Toga, let's release the parking brake. That is already off, actually. Toga. We are at flat 5. And away we go again. Right, stop the music. Traffic on there.
Airspeed alive. 80 knots.
80 knots. Right, try again. Up we go. 10.5 degrees. Positive rate. Gears going up. I'm just going to stick in command A for now. Oh shit, where was that going? Oh guys, hold on. Flight director on, auto throttle's on. Right, we'll fly this ourselves then. Just trim up. Pitch down, flaps can go away. We'll fly this bit at the departure ourselves. So here comes the hand flown departure. And we haven't crashed the sim yet, which is good. There we are. Look at that. Nicely flown. Are we in trim? We're in trim. Good stuff. Right. Command A, there it is. N1 VNAV speed. Away we go. Up to 5,000 feet. Hand flown departure after a crash. Perfect stuff. So if I nip over here now, let's just see. Am I going to break something again? Probably. But no, look at that. Pretty cool. Right, flaps. Should be in. There they go. Not sure why they hadn't come in, but they hadn't. That way we can speed up. There we go. Nice. Just get ourselves up 350 for the cruise. .35 is going to go set in there. 3.5, and what we'll do is we're going to hit altitude event, and that should take us up. Perfect. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. That was a quick, obviously, it's sim crash for some reason. Let's hope we don't get any more issues with that now. But we can take a look outside. Look at that. There we are. Look at that. However, we haven't got any lights on. Let's go and get the landing lights on. L does not work in here, clearly. Let's get that on quickly. We'll bring that round. 159. Yes. QNH back to standard. 250 knots. N1 LNAV VNAV speed 350 set on there as well. And that only cost us what? Cost about maybe 10 minutes extra on top of that, so that's not too bad. Here we are coming out of the clouds. Lovely jubbly. So yes, back to the days when EasyJet did have the 737s before they became a pretty much Airbus only operator. Airbus 320s, 321s, 319s. EasyJet did start off with the 737-200s, and with those on, they then had the 737-300s like this one on order, which is quite cool to know. Right, good. Actually, TCAS, we've not done anything with that, have we? We forgot about that. Let's just get it on. So there's flight level 100. Lights now can come back off again, even though we just turned them on. Let's get a shot of those. Seatbelt signs can go off. That can go off. And there we are. Up, up, and away. So as we saw earlier on, routing today, we're going to fly. We're flying the Curram to 3 Bravo departure down to Curram. That's where we are, tracking down this way. After that, we're going to swing off. Where are we at? Here we are, down over towards Cork. After that, out over the Irish Sea, down towards the very southwestern tip of the United Kingdom, over Land's End, and then we're going to go across, skirt to the south of St Peter Port, and then straight into Jersey. There it is. That is our arrival. The arrival in. We're going to be doing the what we're doing. The Tunit 1 kilo from Tunit. There it is. And obviously we're out over the sea, so MSA around us is really not of an issue. We can be down here as long as we're here by 2,000 feet. Then that is pretty cool. We don't need to worry about that at all. Let's whiz that out a bit. There's top of climb, and you can see our top of descent starts just after Land's End, pretty much, and then away we go into Jersey. Right, while that happens, and after that little sim crash, I'm going to quickly go grab a drink. I'll put the music back on, and I'll be right back with you in just a couple of minutes. Do that. Music wise, where have you gone? There's music. And I will pop you quickly in the be right back screen, and I'll be just be 2 seconds, guys. sorted. Perfect. Right guys, there we are. Back. With a nice cold can of Pepsi for the rest of the flight. Good stuff. Well, anyway, how is our climb doing? There we are. 238 for 350 is in. There's our top of climb just after leg go even. And after that down to bottom it then Land's End. Pretty good. Just writing up a few of these. But yeah, I don't think that was too bad after that sim crash. I'm not sure what up with the sim then. I've seen quite a few people that have had a sim crash recently. You know, we've not had any on here for quite a while. The quite a few people have reported sim crashes since sim update 9. Hopefully sim update 10 will sort that out. Have that. I can go back to there. But yeah, let's go and blank that lower ND. Get rid of that. Cool. So we were going to fly Mach decimal 78. Let's just go here. Cruise. Target speed is going to be decimal 78. Execute. And descent wise, let's have a look. Forecast. Descent winds. Let's go and pop those in. And then we can might give VNav a bit of a helping hand for the arrival. Let me grab the descent winds. Where are they at? Just at the bottom of the flight plan. Hopefully we'll go and pop them in, and then that way. Where are the descent winds at? There they are. Descent wind, so we're at 350, so pop that in. Flight level 350, the descent wind's going to be, so 226 at 61. 226 at 61. And then we got flight level 200. Flight level 200 is going to be 220 at 49. 220 at 49. Flight level 100 we'll put in. Flight level 100 is going to be 216 at 32. And bosh, that goes in there. Execute. Transition level is going to be 6,000 feet. So yeah, flight level 100, 200, 350, that's where we're going to sit. For now, 200 and 100, that's good, that's all in. ISO deviation and, actually, go on up on the overhead a second. Let's just, 350, and that needs to be at 300. So, I think we got all that on, that is all on. Packs on, that's good. Good stuff. Cruise set, climate set, legs, there we are. So top of climb is 30 miles away. We're going to arrive in Jersey with a whopping amount of fuel, 7.8, enough to do the return trip if we're going to do it. Nav status, they're all good. Land's End has got 14.2, and we got all good stuff in there as well. Alternate, if we go anywhere, our alternate was going to be, what's that going to be? I think our alternate's going to be Paris Charles de Gaulle, so it's going to be LFPG. And it's got all our nice alternates in there as well, that's quite nice as well. Pretty good. "5,000 feet to go now, and we're looking pretty good. We should be out over the sea pretty much, which we are. Last little bit you can see of Ireland there. We're just gone over the head of overhead Cork, pretty much. Yeah, they're out over the sea now. Next bit of land we'll see the southwestern tip of the UK at Land's End. Nothing exciting going on there. Probably should have filed this on VATSIM actually. Let's do that. There's no ATC, but we can go file that, nip onto Unicom, and if any ATC comes on, then we can have it. Boeing 737 350 and file flight plan. And let's go and load up VPilot and crack that on as well. Connect. We are, what are we? Easy 2125 this afternoon with Boeing 737, and we will connect. Quickly do the flight plan again here because sometimes it doesn't go in to Echo Golf Juliet Juliet. There it is, alternate LFPG, and route is that one. Done. File. And hopefully that won't cause too many issues for other people on VATSIM either. There's nothing around us. We're going to pop in. There we are. Right in the middle of everything. So nothing there. Let's go nip down to Unicom on here. 122.8. Bosh. There we are. So we are now on VATSIM. It's always cool to, if we can get on VATSIM, to be on VATSIM. We'll get to see all the other planes around us. There's 1,000 to go. There's top of descent, just over, what's that, 80, 100, 115 miles to go at top of descent. Perfect. Well, I'm happy at least we got in the air. At least the sim wasn't too badly distressed after that sim crash. At least we managed to get a little bit of flying in. Look at that. Can't beat a bit of EasyJet. Cannot beat a bit of EasyJet. And there's our level off. 350 FMC speed, LNAV, VNAV path, and there we are, sitting pretty in the sky. My clouds look well dodged as well, don't they? What is up with that? I updated the NVIDIA drivers earlier and the Windows update. I wonder whether that's kind of buggered up my some of my settings. That could be it. That could be the exact reason why my settings are a little bit skew if NVIDIA has caused an issue when it's updated the drivers. But yeah, not entirely sure why the stream is only coming out in 720 either. Why is it only coming out at 720? I'll have to look at that as well. Now at 720. Quick look on here. Auto 720 as well, yeah. No reason for it to come out at 720p. Because it normally goes out at 1080 as well. Very weird. Very, very weird. Let's get a bit more sim volume. Two. So I'm being subjected to the Eurovision Song Contest later on this evening. That'll be exciting. What is that beeping about? VPilot. Failed to create FL for user model matching PMDG. Oh, interesting. Model matching failed. That's not too bad then. So we'll fly this tonight, and then I think we'll go back into the A320 for a look around tomorrow. But we're definitely going to be flying the this PMDG quite a bit now, because I really actually am. Now I know what I'm doing with it. I am enjoying this very, very much. So yeah, we're going to we'll go back into the fly-by-wire 320 tomorrow for tomorrow evening stream. And we may do some hops in that somewhere. We do need to. I got some actually. I got yesterday. Builds had a flash sale, and I got the was it Christchurch scenery in New Zealand for, I think it was less than £5. They had a flash sale, down from 10 plus tax down to yo, Saturday buddy, welcome along mate, hope you're doing well. So I might have to have a look down into New Zealand at some point as well with that. I'm sure, was it Christchurch? Let me quick double check. What did I buy? Saturday we've gone from Shannon in Ireland, and we're heading down to Jersey in the Channel Islands. Alright, what did I get? Yeah, Queenstown, sorry, not Christchurch, Queenstown. For, I think it was £3, £4. So yeah, rather cheap. Yes, I started. This is the route. There we are. We started off where we landed last night, just up in Shannon, and we're taking a trip down to Jersey. Should be nice scenery down there as well. We do have some installed for Jersey. So yeah, a little bit over the sea now. We'll see the southwestern coast of the UK shortly, and then we'll start our descent into Jersey. In about when we're going to start that approach. Let's have a look. Top of descent's 102 miles, so we're going to arrive in Jersey at 18:08, which is roughly about half an hour's time from now. We should be on the ground. Let's see if we can find some weather for Jersey, see what's going on down there. We need to grab the ATIS. Let's get this and have a quick look. So here we go. This will be the weather currently in Jersey. Let's have a look. 42 minutes ago, wind is 16 knots from the north-northeast, or east-northeast. Lovely warm, 18 degrees. QNH is 1017. Few clouds at 2,000 feet. So yeah, we're going so QNH 1017. We can preset that just so we don't forget. 1017. So slight winds. So we got winds of 16 knots, so a little bit of wind. Trying to find the actual direction of the wind. Weather. Wind direction, yeah, so 060. And the it's better. So he comes, so 14, 15, 040, 15, so yeah, 040, 15 knots, few clouds, 2,000 feet, temporary gusting, oh wow, temporary 070, 17, gusting 30 knots, broken at 7,000 feet with CBs, and later on becoming showers of rain, broken 5,000 feet CBs, becoming 115 knots, gusting 30 knots. So the weather's taking a turn for the worst a bit later on down into Jersey, which I think was forecast for the southern parts of the UK today, after it was quite warm. Hey, Sellotape, how's it going, mate? Oh, hi, Sellotape, even. How's it going, buddy? Still no ATC either for us. Never mind. So top descent is in about 70 miles now. And we do have a flight plan for there as well. So there was our deep. What the hell is up with this? There you are, there's our departure. So far out, we had a little bit of a wobble. Took off. And yeah, up in the cruise out over Ireland. A little bit of weather there. So let's have a look at the weather down into Jersey at the minute. Nothing down there. You can see the weather kind of coming in a bit later on. There's some nice showers of rain in there, I would have thought. And as the Metar said, a few CBs as well. So we are going to go over some weather shortly. Hopefully that's going to be below us. But yeah, this weather is moving in to the south of the UK apparently. Up where I am, obviously nothing. There is no weather where I am at the minute. Quite cool. Nothing over the rest of the UK. Just only where we're going at the minute. But it looks like removing the autosave from Volanta has stopped the sim stuttering, which is quite good. I'm happy about that. Not so happy with the clouds, however. So I am going to have a look to find out what's up with that. Plane looks pretty good though. Look how dirty that is under there with that livery. Oil marks coming off from underneath the engine. And from where the nose gear will go in as well. With the grime and filth at the back. Is there any around the APU? So good look up here. Thought it might be some dirt around there. And there's definitely dirt and oil grime over the wings as well. You can see that on the flaps. So Jersey, as I said before, Jersey's not got the longest runway in the world. Jersey runway length is only 1,700 meters, and available after threshold 08. So we only have 1,645 meters. That's all we have available to land. So we go quite heavy still. And also not a lot of room to stop. So it will be flaps 40 for this arrival. Definitely flaps 40. Let's just check how much fuel we're going to arrive with. 7.8 tons. We have 8.3 at the minute. So we're going to burn another half a ton 7.8, 2 and 3, yeah, half a ton. So that's going to be 61.5. We're definitely going to take flap 40, that can go in there for now. And probably auto brake 3 perhaps for this. Just try that. That should do the job, hopefully. ILS 110.9. And we're going to put 110.9 on the other side as well. 110.9. Courses, extra time. Oh, 0-0. Nice one, Gary. Pretty cool. I don't know. So, has it been a good match? Do either team look like they should win it, or has it just been? Final approach course 083.
Make up your own rules as you go. Stay only true to what you know.
083 can go in there. 083 on the other side.
The road may be rough, you might not see the
All Liverpool is it here.
just don't quit, and when it's don't stop. Believe may look large, you might
Have Chelsea had a look in it all, or have they just been dominated by Liverpool? Yeah, there's the far southwestern point of the UK. Pretty much as far south as you can get, Land's End. There it is, coming into view. In fact, we're going over it now. There is the end of, pretty much the end of the UK. There it is. There's top of descent now. That is coming in pretty quick. 20 miles ish. 28 miles. So I'm wondering whether should we let this do not many chances of vote. Oh wow. It's been quite a good game to kind of stay at 0-0 then if no one's had really many chances. I wonder if we try to do auto land this afternoon. You ain't gonna go penalties. Let's have a bit of engine view for a bit. Any ATC online for us yet? No, there's not. There's us. There's Jersey. Let's have a look down here. Actually, can we get the Meta? There it is. Yeah, few 4,800 now, 17 degrees, QNH 1017. And winds are 070, 14 knots. Andre, welcome, buddy. We've been flying for... How long have we been going for? Been streaming 1 hour 27, flying for 35 minutes. But we did have a sim crash before we started, so that's that cost us a little bit of time as well. But yeah, we're going to start our top of descent. It's coming in rather quick. It's just about here now. Top of descent is 5 miles roughly. So we'll start all the way down. We'll go down to flight level 100 to begin with. Pop that on there, and we should start any minute now. We'll start to head down. Let's have a look for our vertical deviation coming in. Top of this up. Should be coming in. There it is. There's the vertical deviation scale. And down we go. What's my favourite airline? To be honest, I've only flown on three airlines: TUI, EasyJet, British Airways. Oh, sorry, and Jet2 as well. So, I mean, I always, every time I fly to go away, it's always EasyJet. So, I'm probably EasyJet biased. To be fair, I quite like EasyJet. But the times that I've flown with, obviously, British Airways is British Airways, and if you know what you're getting with them, pretty much most of the time. Jet2 were pretty good. I had no issues with them. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, anywhere I fly is from my local airport. Anyways, always EasyJet. So, will we need any drag for this? Not at the minute. Legs. Look at that, how ironic. We go over the water, we go in by a shark. That's quite cool. I do like that. Waypoint of shark. A little bit off track. Were we getting blown by the wind? Yeah, slightly off by the wind. 74 knots from the left-hand side at the moment. We got wind wires. Yeah, we gone back to when EasyJet first started back in 1992. Was it 1990, 1992? When they started off with two 737-200s, they started with, before they became Airbus, pretty much Airbus only fleet of their 319s, 20s, and 21s, and they had on order the 737-700s when they had the 737-200s. Oh, sorry, it had 737-200s, and they had 737-300s on order at that point as well. And they did have quite a few orders for the Boeing 737-700 before they switched across to Airbus. But this PMDG does a very good job of keeping us. Look at that bang smack on the profile there. If we look here, we are vertical deviation, nothing, absolutely smack on the profile. Drag required. It wants a bit of drag, does it? Do you think it needs drag? Let's have a look. Actually, we never even had a look. So center fix has to be 2,000 feet execute. But it's going to have us at 2,600 anyway by Juliet Whiskey November Bravo. Shark is going to be 5,000 feet. Shark, if we look on this approach now, will be... There's Shark. Shark's on the extended centre line. Descent path unachievable. What are you on about? Does that put us... There, 600 feet. Let's give it a bit of drag. Should help it out. Why is that descent path unachievable? No reason why it should be unachievable. keep an eye on it though. Back on profile. Progress 100 miles, 26,000 feet. Well, we're well within that. We can quite happily do that. And there we are. Back on that profile now. We'll get rid of the speed brake. Not sure what issue it was having there, but we can always sort it out. Drag required again? Does it think it needs more drag? Give it a bit of drag then. We give it drag. It's still caught at 2,000 feet per minute and it wanted drag. Yo, Air Dog buddy, welcome along mate. Hope you're doing well. Sticking 2,000 feet, see if it's happy with that. 2,000 feet is what it's planning, so we'll see. I think the issue it might have is it's got the issue with the speed, perhaps. I'm not sure. Flight level 119, 5,000 feet, 2,000, 140 knots. So shouldn't be too much of an issue. FMC speed being up path, so that's alright. And where are we? There we are, heading in towards Tunit now. So speed's a bit off. So if I speed into vent, I've got a 270 for now. You're struggling installing... Oh, is that Captain Sim 777? Is that what it's... you're having issues with? I've never ever tried that, to be fair, from... I read the review. Is it any good, Air Dog? Little speed brakes, there they are. So we are now... So after all of that, we're now low. We are now low after that. That can go away. Yeah, 400 feet low. So I'm going to open up the flight recorder ready so we can get the... we can record our arrival. If you have the salty 777, it's great. Oh, okay, it's resembling to the 320. Is that alright? So yeah, whatever it was on about the descent path being unachievable, it's got us still bang on this profile here, so... And it's a little bit over that. You can see where our end of descent is just here. It's going to take us all the way down to 2,000 feet. So it's going to get us 2,000 feet just there. But obviously we need time to slow down as well, so... We have progress 72 miles, 18,000 feet, so plenty of room, 18, then we've got 36, 46, 50, 52 miles we need, and we got 8, we have 70, so not 1 ounce of worry for that one. There we are, ton it. normal 3-degree ILS glide slope, and when we arrive, what we're going to do 08, we will vacate Foxtrot possibly. If not, we'll roll to the end of Golf. Sorry, Alpha 1 and Golf. Come back in and park somewhere over here. So yeah, only thing we've got to think about, 1700 meter runway with only 1645 usable for us. And runway is grooved as well. So we'll bear that in mind when we get closer. We've got auto brake 3 set for this. Flaps 40, 135. So we need to be 140 is our VREF. 140, flaps 40 is the plan. And then, unfortunately, guys, I'll be off to work as well. So tomorrow night if we stream, we're going to go back into the A32NX tomorrow night and have a little mish around in that. We'll put the PMDG 737 to bed for a couple of nights, let it get a bit of rest, and we'll come back to that later on in the week, next week. Let's just double check the weather in Jersey. Here it is. Let's refresh that a minute. Wind direction 070, no gust, which is good. So here comes the TAF. So TAF at the minute still 14 Zulu. 040 15 knots, few clouds 2,000 feet. But yeah, temperature becoming gust of 30 with CBs as well. Nice and warmer tomorrow. Warmer than today by quite a bit. Another 7 degrees warmer. Is it a real livery? I'm not sure. Let me have a quick look. EasyJet 737s. So they did have no, so obviously when they had their 737s, here they come, I'll show you here. That's the real EasyJet livery for the 737s when they had them. Way back in, like I said, 1992 perhaps. Yeah, they definitely had them. And that's when they just had the telephone number plastered across the whole side of the fuselage. There it is. That is the 737-700 they have as well. Yeah, so probably not. It's not. This is a new livery. This is what's on their planes currently. But it was the only livery that I could find. Right, anyway, must be getting a bit close. There we are, 10,000 feet. Let's go and get some lights on. What was that all about? And let's go and get the seatbelt signs on as well. Look where we're going to level off now, well within time to slow down. We should come back to 250 knots in a minute, hopefully below 10,000 feet. Just watch it do that. It may need a bit of drag. It shouldn't, we've got plenty of room. Stepping down now. Yeah, drag it wide. Let's give it some drag, that should help it out. 43 miles left. We just need 30 miles and then 10 miles to slow down, so that is all pretty good. It's even got us a little low, so let's get rid of that drag. Glide slopes down there, so it's obviously picked up, yeah, 22 miles, 9,000 feet. Oh, 9.3 to 27. More drag, I think, is what we need. Because we're not going to get down in time, are we? So maybe that's what it meant about it not being able to. There's Jersey, there's the airport. FMC speed now, it wants more speed. What's it doing? 240 knots, it wants to speed up a little bit. It has dropped quite a bit. Let's get the speed out. Speed interval 240. That should help the rate of descent. There it is. Whizzing down, back up to 240 knots. I'm not sure why we slowed right down 226. But this will get this rate of descent down a bit. Yeah, we're getting low now, are we? That can't quite be right, surely. 300 feet low now, it reckons. We'll take the low for now. We're getting even lower, I think, perhaps. Yeah. We'll get low. That means we can get the speed off as well if we get a bit low. That'll be fine. Give us plenty of time to turn fine. So India Juliet Juliet is identified now, which should be the ILS DME. India Juliet Juliet. That's good. So I'm going to arm Vorlock. 6,000 feet, 15 miles, 6 threes, 18. So in theory we are still a little bit high. But we need to get our speed down now, so I'm going to have to whack that down to 220 knots. Standard, we can go back on to the QNH now. That makes more sense. 5,000, 15 miles, yeah, we're a little bit. Now we're slowing down. Coming back. Fuel, a bit of centre pumps. Go off. I wonder if we just do a slight little orbit here, just a little bit. Let's just head and select and just go off a little bit. Or should we try and get straight in? 5,000 feet, 10 miles, we're probably about 5 miles out. Head and select. Let's just take a vector for a minute while we lose this height. We'll do a quick little squiggle around this way. We'll just do a quick loop. We'll go vertical speed as well, and then down of only do 1,000 feet per minute while we make this turn. Oh, it's captured the localizer as well. No, we're not going to do that, are we? We're going to abort that for now. 1,000 feet per minute while we make this little spin around. We'll head over this way. That'll get us down to 2,000 feet quite nicely. In fact, even 800 feet per minute. Give us time to get the height off, lose the speed as well. And then we can come back and join the localizer after that. We'll head out this way for a minute or two. There we are. Just give ourselves a little bit of extended vectors for now. And with that 220 knots, we'll slow down 200 knots shortly. We should see if we get rid of the speed brake now. Airport should be over there. Directly ahead, there's the airport there. We'll go this way, we're going to make a right turn back in and join again. benefit of being over the sea with no MSA around us. It's pretty good. Right, let's just start making that right turn now. Plenty low enough for another attempt at this. Oop. Right, there you can see there's the courses for that. We're going to arm Vorlock again. And when we get around there, that should intercept the localizer. We'll bring that back now. 400 feet per minute. There's 1,000 to go. Let's get the speed bound. 200 knots. It's not going to be the longest final. What we got? 13 miles out. It's not too bad actually. I'm just going to go back and join the centre fix somewhere about there. Let's go back to our up speed. That'll be fine. There it is. 205. We've got flaps to 140 at 40 for flap 40. 2,500 feet. Good stuff. And let's go now. Now we go down to 190 knots and we'll take flap. Bit of flappage. Flap 1 pretty much will do. Yeah, flap 1 is coming out now. Look at the seat. Microsoft does good seat, I have to say. Let's heading wise, let's keep going around. And before I forget, I'm going to start the flight recorder so we can watch the replay. Oh, we do have ATC now. Of course we do. Let's have a quick look. Where was that? 119.45. $119. $45. Jersey Tower, good afternoon. Easy 2125. We are just becoming localized established runway 08 at 2,000 feet. $119.45, $119.45. What's happened there? Right, anyway, before we do that, let's slow down a bit more. 117. Next day, flaps. Jersey Tower, good afternoon. Easy 2125. We're established runway 08.
Easy 2125, good evening, Jersey QNH 1017, continue number 1.
Jersey QNH 1017, continue, approach Easy 2125. Good stuff. So 17 knots, 170 knots even. Let's just reduce our speed a bit further. Let's arm the approach. Localizer, we can go flaps 10. Oh, we are flaps 10, that's good. There's runway. Localizer, glide slope's coming up. When do we get the glide? Let's have a quick look actually with that. Glide slope's 5.3 miles, perfect. 2,000 feet. Flap 10, we need to drop the gear shortly as well. Local glide slopes live. Yo, TPX buddy, welcome on.
Easy 2125, surface wind 07016 knots, runway 08, clear to land.
Runway 08, clear to land, easy 2125. Perfect. Right then, let's just get back down to our flap 15. Have gear down. Flap 15. Glide slope, and then right the way back. 140 knots now. let's finish this off. Next stage of flaps coming out. Should be flaps 25. Pretty much, bang on. There's a runway. Quick look. Lovely jubbly. And we are 5.4 mile flap full. So like I said, I have got the replay tool running, so we will look at the replay for the arrival as well when we get onto stand. So we've got 2 reds, 2 whites, hopefully. So let's have a quick look. I can see 2 whites. 2 reds, 2 whites. Perfect. 140, flat 40, everything's good. Look at that flappage. So yeah, not a long runway. We've only got 1,645 feet after the threshold to get this on the deck and stopped. So it may not be the smoothest landing, but it's going to be down on the ground and job done. Let's just get the taxi charts up before we land. It's going to be all the way up Alpha. 1,000 feet checked and stable. 2 reds, 2 whites. There is no traffic anywhere. I'm going to white shouting traffic. No traffic within the nearest 80 miles. Come on, PMDG. If we can stop by Foxtrot, that'll be good. If we can't, then we'll aim to vacate at Golf at the very end. There, look at Jersey. Pretty good. Very good. Very nice. Right, let's get this on the ground. 500. 500. Wind 16 knots right on the nose, pretty much just a little bit from the left. 400. A little bit high, perhaps. 300. 200. Terrain. What are you on about, terrain? 30. 20. That should have been a go around. There it is, we're down, reverses, and we've got manual braking. We need to slow down pretty quick. Stop that making the noise. 90 knots. That is Foxtrot. We're not going to make that one. So it's right away to the end. Reverse idle. Auto brake can come off. Guys, welcome down to Jersey. I would say that was not the best landing, I don't think. It was certainly hard, but it had to be pretty...
And 3.
Pretty good. That'd be pretty fast. So full length, there we are. Don't know whether that was for us, was it? Let's just stop there and just see what our results are and what we need to do. Jersey Tower, easy 2125 runway vacated.
Easy 2125 via Alpha taxi stand 3.
Via Alpha taxi stand 3, easy 2125. So via Alpha taxi stand 3. Come on, plane, get moving. Come on, plane. There we go. Come on. What are they doing? Plane will not shift. Auto brake is definitely off. Right, must be a bit uphill to need all of that thrust. Why will it not move? See that? Oh, I put there.
Easy 2125, you okay there, sir? I see you stopped on Alpha 1.
Yeah, we just had a little issue getting going again for some reason, but we're now on the move. Easy 2125.
No worries.
There we are. Right, so I'm not sure what happened there, but we are going. There we are. Much better. Right, so anyway, Swiss 001, yes we do. You recorded the landing, did you, Conrad? We're going to have a look at that again. Because like I said, I do have the replay tool recording our arrival. So if I'm going to stop that now anyway. And we will have a look at that in a minute or two. Once we get ourselves parked up. Stand number 3. So I do know it's stand number 3, because stand number 1 is just past this terminal on the left now, so... This must definitely be uphill, because we're not going very fast for 40%. That is not very fast. So stand 1, just round this corner, should be stand 1. I'm hoping obviously stand 3 is just going to be past there. Let's have a look. Just jump outside a sec. So I think stand 3 has that static Korean air on, I think. Pretty sure that is stand 3 just here. But we'll double check. There's stand 1. Is that stand 3 just there as well? There's stand 3. So it has this other static aircraft in the way. Not sure why. There's a Korean Air in Jersey, but there is. Come on, plane. Seems to want... This airport must be uphill because we're rolling backwards a bit there. Doesn't want to go anywhere, does it? Go forward, airplane. Go forward, airplane. Should not have 60. There's full toga thrust there to move us up this here. I'm not sure why it is doing that. Right, sorry, we're going to stop there. That'll do. Parking brakes on. No idea why we're not getting more on the stand, but yeah, have we burst a tyre perhaps? Anything like that? No. Parking brakes on, yeah, I've just turned it on now. It is definitely on. Anyway, we're staying there, that's where we are. Doesn't want to go any further up the hill. But guys, there we are, welcome down to Jersey. That was rather cool to have a bit of ATC for the last bit of our flight. So yeah, we will jump off VATSIM. We'll have a look at our, we'll have a look at the replay. See if I can get the tool thing to work. And I just say thank you to this ATC guy for logging on for the last bit of our trip. And Jersey Tower, that's Easy2125 parked up. Thank you coming on for the last bit of our trip.
Easy2125. That's my pleasure, sir. Always good for some traffic. Great to see you.
There we go. Right, let's go and get this engine. This disconnect from VATSIM. And we'll do that. Get rid of that. Right, let's have a look at this replay thing. I'm not going to touch anything and shut it down, but I think we should just be able to skip through a bit of this. If I press replay, yeah, just ignore all of that, and we should be able to skip in for this or a replay. How do I do that? If I go to replay, here we go. Here's our arrival in. We nip outside. Not going to be looking. No, here we are. A nice arrival. This bit was all good. I'm not sure. What was the landing rate, guys? What was it? I'm assuming it was pretty crap. Here we go. Let's have a look at me drop this on the ground. Holy moly. There's a float and a half just there. Whoa, get down. Did I pop a tyre or something? No. Oh, 246, that's not too bad. If that's what the replay reckons on that, then... But yeah, well out the touchdown zone there. That anything out the touchdown zone should have been a go around. Oh, he's gone to penalties, has it, Gary? I might just have go a quick look from a passenger perspective before we need to go. Let's have a look. There we go. See what the passengers would have thought. So this replay tool, it does say in the description that the flight controls don't look as they should. So that's
Too low. Terrain.
yeah. This is what the passengers might have seen. Speed brakes are up. But even from a passenger view, that did not look too bad, did it? Did not look too bad. But yeah, there we are, guys. We have made it into Jersey, pretty much unscathed, I think, on the whole. Just from the other side, just before I need to go. Let's have a look from this side. There's a nice coastline there. Look at that. I don't think in the end that was that bad, really. The slightly longer float. Yeah, pretty good. And I'm pleased that that replay tool is rather cool now, so we'll use that on every flight. I'm going to find out why this is not loading in as quick, obviously. But there we are. Let me whiz us back to the gate to finish up. Somewhere there is where I stopped, wasn't it? So yeah, it's just levers looking outside. Levers just there for the finish of this flight. But guys, there we are. Thank you ever so much for coming out on your Saturday afternoon to watch me dump this EasyJet into the ground. What's going to happen now? Yes, I'm going to head off because I need to go to work. And yeah, we should be back tomorrow. What day tomorrow? Sunday. So we'll come back tomorrow and we'll have a trip out in the A320 tomorrow night, I think. But yeah, it's been rather fun flying around in the 737. It's hovering right over the English channel. Yeah, pretty cool. And to get ATC for the last bit as well, that's rather good as well. So there we are. I'm going to press play on the replay. I'm going to head off, quickly grab something to eat, and I will see you all very, very soon. But if you have joined in, don't forget to hit ! Discord in the chat. Get yourself joined in there. That'll let you know when we flying again and what time, what we're flying, where we're flying, and all that good stuff. But everyone that came along, Airdog, your comrade, Gary, Andre, everyone else that came, Salatape, thank you for coming along and stopping by and enjoying this flight with me this afternoon. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Anyone who's watching Eurovision shortly as well, do enjoy that if you can. But yeah, I will see you all on a live stream again very, very soon. We're stuck in the air comrade. I'm going to hit play. That's going to be the outro for this the end of this stream tonight. So if I go somewhere here, press the ending thing and hit play, you should have a nice bit of music to go with the end of the replay of this flight. There's the music. Here comes the ending credits.